Episode number 8 of Inside the Stars. Great to have you with us. Don Trentham, women's soccer head coach, joining us. And Don, let's talk a little bit about this past week. Let's begin with the game against CBC, Central Baptist College. 8-0 win here at home for you guys. Let's talk a little bit about that.
That's good. Good to come home. You know, we had been on a road trip the week before that. We lost on the road 2-1 to Williams Baptist in the last couple of minutes. So that was our next conference game, and we came out. We put 8 goals in the back of the net and did what we had to do. I think it's important to defend your home turf and get points at home. You know, it's a math equation, getting points to prepare yourself for the conference tournament and to put yourself in a place to make a run when we get there. So 3 vital points at home and a lot of different people scoring, and Ava, who I know you'll talk with in a little bit, had a hat trick in that game, and some good performances for sure.
Was there anything in particular besides Ava's point that you really liked and took away from that game?
I just think the mentality, I think we've always talked about, you have to adapt to any situation that's out there, and we went out there and we adapted to what we needed to do, and that was get 3 points and get some goals, and so that's what I was really happy with on the day.
Well, it was a quick turnaround for you guys too. 2 days later, you had to face your alma mater of Columbia College. 2-0 defeat over there on the road. But overall, you were telling me off camera that it was a good game for you guys.
I thought we played well. I thought from the very start of that game there was an intensity. I think the players, we challenged them, just the mental and the physical toughness in that game. And I think you saw it in the first minute of that game. Again, another player you'll talk about here in a little bit, Addie. She, right from the get-go, she was involved in a tackle and winning one on the ground and getting the ball forward. So winning a head ball, and it just kind of set the tone. And then throughout the game, we continually battled. And that's a good team over there. We go down 1-0, going to halftime. It was a good 45 minutes from us, and again challenge the team to see what they were going to do in the second half. And they came out and played another solid second half, or another half, and unfortunately gave up a goal at the very last 8 minutes of the game. Kind of probably put it away a little bit, but the fight and the mentality and a couple performances in there from all the team, but some special performances too. We lost our senior captain, Lily, 4 minutes into that game. So we had Josie, who I don't think she played more than 40 minutes in a game. She came in and played 86 minutes and played it at a really high level. So that was really impressive. As we talked about off camera a little bit, Petra, that was probably one I've coached a long time. Top 5 performances I've seen from a goalkeeper. She was special on the night and kept us in that game too. Defensively, did a good job. And so it was a good performance. I think I was happy, staff, and I think the players were probably pretty happy too. And we left that game, I think we all want to play them again. I think we'd be excited about that opportunity.
Was there anything you guys had to change style-wise, X's and O's, when Lily Cook came out at all?
No, we didn't. We didn't change anything. We just changed personnel. We had to shift a couple people around. Another player I didn't mention was Carson. She kind of went into Lily's role, and she was phenomenal on the night as well, and hadn't practiced that role at all, and went in there and we didn't skip a beat there. Obviously we lose an important leader, a vocal leader. It's hard as senior captain, but I think everybody stepped up around that.
I've got a 2-in-1 question for you here. First, are there ever any nerves as a coach going into any game? And did we see that at all? Did you feel that in yourself a little bit with it being Columbia College, aka your alma mater?
I'll answer the second part first. Not at all. I mean, Coach Stevens, so I was excited about that. In terms of nerves for a game, I'm nervous about every game. I think that's why I'm still coaching. The day that I stop being nervous, I think I'll retire from coaching. So you always have a little pit in your stomach, like, are we going to play well tonight? Are we not going to play well? But that's, I think, as a coach, as a player, as a competitor, I think nerves are a good thing.
Well, you guys have a long rest Thankfully, that's always a good thing. Your next game isn't until this upcoming Tuesday here at home at Stevens. What do you guys do during this week? Do the players get a couple days off? What's your plan? What's your routine with the players?
Well, we keep going, we practice, but yeah, we're able to kind of, when you have an 8-day break there, take a couple days off here and there. So we're not practicing every day over those 8 days before Harris Stowe, and we can get some mental break, some physical break. They just finished their block schedule, so they got a couple of days off from classes. So still training, but we're also incorporating a little bit of rest in there, both physically and mentally, with a couple of days off.
There's days off classes here?
Thursday and Friday. Hey, should have gone to school here, Esteban.
If it wasn't an all-girls school.
That's the point.
What, besides winning out, which would be ideal for our spot in the conference, what do you want to see in the next 3 games, which you mentioned off air, they're all at home?
I haven't talked a lot about winning with this team. I mean, it's there. We want to get through. It's really about our next game. It's about our next 90 minutes in conference, and that's Harris Stowe. And I think it's about effort. That's what we've talked a lot about this season, is effort. And that's what we can control every day, going out there, giving a good effort in practice, giving a good effort in our next 90 minutes, which our next game will be Harris Stowe. So we want good effort in that one, and then we'll move on to the next after that.
Perfect, Coach. Thank you so much. We'll see you on Tuesday against the Hornets, and we'll see you back here next Thursday as well.
All right. Thank you, Esteban.
Addie Butler and Ava Leninger, 2 freshmen in the soccer team here at Stevens, get to join us right now. Thank you guys for doing this.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah, thank you.
Let's start with Addie. You lead the team in minutes. You have 1,237 of those. And again, you're just a freshman. And then Ava, on the other end, well, you lead the team in goals. You got 10 as a first-year player. For both of you, we'll start back with Addie. What does that say about you as a player, as a person, accomplishing this just about halfway through the season in your first year at the college ranks?
I think it just kind of shows that I want to work hard and I love to play, and I feel like when I am out there, I like making the difference, and I want to be that player. So, I guess, yeah.
For me, I mean, I can't score by myself, and so I definitely need players alongside with me, and they have been with me. And I also think it kind of just goes back to all the steps I've taken in training and outside of training to get to this point.
Ava, what gets you going on the offensive side? Again, 10 goals, what fuels you to net some?
I mean, I get the pass and I just look and I'm like, okay, I think I can shoot this one. So I do that, and I also think it goes back to like my family. I feel like played a really big part, because if I didn't shoot, like I had my brothers that would help me shoot and stuff, and so I mean I didn't do this by myself, and also my team is able to give me passes that I can lead onto and hopefully get a goal out of it. And so I think it goes back to my teammates and my family and just all the stuff that I've been willing to put into soccer to see these type of results.
Was there ever a point in your life when you were afraid to take a shot?
Yeah, definitely. I think even my senior year of high school, I had kind of like a block, and then that's when my family kind of comes in, and then I have 3 brothers, and they all help me like shag balls and play goalie alongside of me. So I definitely have blocks where I don't think I should take the shot, although I know I should take the shot. And I mean, I just get through it by continuing to keep working and shooting.
What prepared you to have such a great season in your first year at college? Whether it was the training that you did during the summer, whether it was playing in high school, what propelled you to that?
I played club my whole life, and so I think that alone definitely helped me. And then my high school team, we were really good, and so I was able to work alongside of really good defenders and goalies, and so that helped me. And then over the summer, I trained with Missouri Reign out in Jeff City, and so getting to play against players, like we played Columbia College, and Natalie was their goalie, and she was our goalie from Missouri Reign, so it was cool to be familiar with other players and just see how college would be, and I think Missouri Reign really set me up for that.
Addie, Ava just talked about playing with really good players. You get the chance to do that in the back line with Petra as your goalkeeper and Lily Cook, the captain, in that back line as well. How big of an influence have they had on you and on your style of play so far this season?
They both have like majorly impacted me. Lily, like I really look up to her. I think like she's just a great player, and she's always like determined, and she's very like focused, and it makes like me want to be like that too. And she's like so calm, and it like lets me look at that and be like I can be like calm too and collected. And Petra, like she's just amazing, and she's always like yelling at us to get up. Her talk is great. She's always got like good energy, and like I think also throughout the season we've all gotten so close, and like whenever she does make a save or Lily does get a stop, like it's just all so exciting, and we really like love each other, and it just feels good to like all be together back there. And yeah.
You just mentioned getting close to them. This one goes out for both of you. How much time did it take for you guys to adapt as freshmen? We'll start with you, Addie.
I will say like the first couple days I was pretty like scared. I was kind of cried a little, like didn't know how I would feel, but it was like no time. Like after the first 4 days, like I felt in it. Everybody was so nice, and I really enjoyed it, and it really didn't take long.
Yeah, I don't think it took long for me either to adjust into it. Definitely it was a bit of a change, and it was hard at first, but it was helpful when I knew people going into the team, because we did like summer video calls, and so I had familiar faces alongside of me, and like another teammate, Kimber and Josie, I had played with them previously, and so having those two helped me connect better with the team, I feel.
Going back a little bit now to senior year of high school, if that's where it started, how did the recruiting process go for you guys here at Stevens, Ava?
Coach Blitz noticed me because he went to watch one of Kimber's games, and she had been recruited already, and so when he watched that game, he saw me and talked to me, and so that's how I got brought into Stevens. And then other coaches like Coach Don came too, and then I went on my visit.
Was that senior year for you?
Yes.
It's the first semester, second semester?
Second semester.
And then for you, Addie?
I think it was the same. I think Blitz came to one of my games, and I never really talked to him, but he was texting me, and I was kind of like ignoring it at first. I wasn't really like into it, and then I ended up texting back, and I started talking to like all the coaches, and I ended up visiting here I think in May, so it was like pretty last minute, but that's when I decided. So
did you know you wanted to play college soccer?
No, I mean I love soccer, and I did want to, but like a part of me was like, is it gonna take up my whole life, like things like that. But I'm like so grateful that I did, because it's been like very fun, and it's like a good balance in my life. So
for both of you again, any obstacles that you've had to overcome in your first year here at Stevens?
No, I think I just know we all stick together no matter what, and I think this past 2 weeks or so has really proved it. And so I do think if I was facing an obstacle, I know I could talk to Addie, or I could talk to anybody on the team, and they'd all be there for me. And I think that's really comforting to know that I have people who support me and want to see the best in me.
yeah, I would say the same. Like I really haven't had any crazy obstacles, and like she said, we are like all so close, especially like with our mental performance and stuff. Like we get to like talk to each other about how like we see each other and how we feel, and it like we just know that we all care, and we're all like there for each other. So
All right, outside the pitch, what do we do for fun?
I don't know, sometimes I like to hang out with my friends. I have like a couple friends at Mizzou here, and we'll go get food, like ice cream, Sparkies. I like to watch YouTube in my room.
Are there any spots in Columbia that you guys have liked more than others that you've really gotten accustomed to at all?
Not really.
It's been a short stay for you guys in Como, at least since August from now. So I don't know if you've had the chance yet.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I don't know. Not any particular spots really like I know yet.
I mean, I like to just take walks and stuff a lot, but I always go to the kiddie trail and take those, so it's not really in Columbia, but
I do like our cafe. Like I do like Stars, our cafe. That's a good place for everybody to hang out and stuff. So.
Last one I have for you guys. What should we expect from both of you individually and from a team standpoint in the remaining games so far this season?
I think for me, like, I'll obviously continue to keep working hard, and especially since we like lost players and we're kind of low, like I want to continue to hold up the team. And I think like from the team standpoint, like we will all work till the end. Forget like how many minutes we have left, like all together in conference, but we're gonna stick together all of those minutes, and I think we'll be able to have a good finish to our season.
Yeah, going off Addie, I think for team-wise, we'll definitely stick together, and we have 300 some minutes left altogether of October, and so I think we'll just continue what we're doing. For me, at least, I know that the team can't win games if we're not shooting and we're not scoring, and so I know that I have to continue to keep taking shots and giving my team chances, if that's through crosses or good passes or finishing it in the back of the net. So for me at least, I definitely need to be contributing up top in order to see results.
Love that. Addie, Ava, thank you both so much. We
Yes,
appreciate
thank
it.
you
Yes,
so much for
Tom.
having us.